Yo, what is up, everybody? Brian with you from TheGameCommon. We are doing our AI-only championship series here in Civ 6. We are currently in group stage 1, and, well, we've already had a couple eliminations. We had Pachacuti and China both get eliminated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Third Civ also got, Mongolia also got eliminated as well. Mongolia kind of got their butts kicked by multiple Civs surrounding them. So right now we got Tamar and we have Lautaro in first and second place. Alexander is potentially going to be able to make a push, but I don't know. Alexander was doing really good and then Persia came and just kind of like screwed him over, which is just absolutely hilarious. They're still at war with each other. And so Persia's got pikemen, but they don't have walls, and we're looking at knights right now here with Alexander. Now, obviously, the pikemen are going to destroy the knights, but just from the fact that they have knights means that they might be a little more technologically advanced. I say that, but 68 against 28. Tamar's got a nice. Tamar and Lautaro are definitely kicking butt right now in science. Now, what's interesting is Tamar is going to have this whole continent to herself, it looks like, unless Dido can do something pretty drastic. Now, the unfortunate part is, like, once one Civ gets a Dark Age, it's so hard to just stop the Dark Aging. So big problem here is her avoiding another Dark Age. We'll have to see whether or not she can. The other thing is, oh my God, zombie apocalypse mode, man. Yeah, unicorn apocalypse. No, what is it? Unicorn zombie apocalypse. Jump. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, yeah, don't flag me. But anyways, over here we also got a lot of zombies, which is kind of hilarious, all near the free cities. I've never seen all these zombies, like, because every time I've done zombie mode, it's always been while I've been playing it. So, you know, I don't get to see the AI just getting overwhelmed by zombies, which is kind of awesome. I'd actually love to see the zombies just go and conquer and take over some cities. I wonder if they'll attack the free cities. I don't know that at all, actually. So if you could get a balloon here, you could do some work here and take back your city. All right. Dido got another Dark Age. Really, well, actually, everyone got a Dark Age except Tamar, which is kind of hilarious. Alexandria flipped, but it's going right back to Alexander. So still not quite out of it. Persia's in just an absolutely horrible spot at this point in their life. And Lautaro lost a city, but it really wasn't that big of a deal, except they actually spawned out a couple musketmen because they have the musketmen tech, which is kind of bad for them right now. Now, what's interesting, though, is they potentially could just take some of these cities by just killing some units. It is a possibility here. And once again, I think Lautaro is pretty cushioned against the dramatic age issues, just with the governors and that +4 loyalty they get just passively. So I don't think they're going to be in a bad situation. Now, what's kind of funny is the fact that Dido is actually alive and still has a ton of units. And could probably, especially here with Hercules, take her crap back if she really wanted. So we're going to see if the AI can actually do something there. Remember, top two advance. The others will go into a second chance round. So, you know, if your Civ is already been eliminated or is currently sucking, it's not into the game for them. Alexander's only 60 points behind. I gotta say, that is not as bad as it could be or should be. Tamar is probably being a little disappointing for the fact that she should have a huge lead right now. She only has an equal number of wonders as Alexander, which to me is just like mind-blowing because Alexander's been like in a non-stop war fighting for his territory, has lost this city like 3 times, well, twice, had one of his cities razed, and somehow you barely have as many wonders as him, which is kind of crazy. Also, you got a lot of pillage crap, too. Anything major happening here with the dramatic age? Still not close to apocalypse mode. 2 pop, 3 units. Wait, was that 3 units? Dude, Lemura. I wonder where that was, but freaking 3 units got killed. That's, oof. Was that a volcano? Was that a volcano? 3 units. Yeah, that was a volcano. So, like, maybe you, except that's not the right one. But yeah, was it this one? I'm just, stop looking for it, Brian. Stop looking for it. I could probably recognize it by the name, except I don't recognize it by the name because that's one of those names where it's like, what? Hamambatu? See, that to me sounds like it's Mapuche. But it wasn't this one. So I don't know. Mapuche is trying to take back their crap over here. I don't know if it's going to happen. They did end up grabbing Vatican City, so they did end up stealing a city-state, which, it's not a bad thing for some of the AI. Alexander ended up grabbing some warrior monks, still fighting here against Persia, and still unfortunately losing Alexandria. Just a city that just does not want to stay put, man. Just does not want to stay put. I wonder... I should maybe look into adjusting the XML files here for the dramatic ages. Yeah, I should look into that and maybe tune down the some of the effects just a little bit, because I'm fairly certain that's not a hard change to do in the XML files, which are the game files. I think I might have even done it in the past, but just toning it down a little bit. Actually, what would also be funny is if dramatic age mode had the normal loyalty system, just you still lose a city though. That would make things interesting. So, you don't have this schooling of all of these cities just flipping, but you still do lose a city when you get a dark age. So, there's a punishment, but it's not overly punishing then for the AI at least. Yeah, that might be something I'm going to try doing. I'll have to do that next week though. So we'll have to see though. I'll have to see. And obviously, it's not going to come into play here. But maybe that would be a good balance for our dramatic age mode. Remember. So, somehow Dido's still alive. She has lost, almost all of her units. I don't know if she's been trying to go for LPQY or what the heck's actually been going on. And irony, she actually just finished a wonder. So, I'm just going to throw this out there. She still has a chance to make it in the top 2. Not because she's likely to, get enough score, but there is a small chance that Tamar and everyone else gets eliminated here, except for maybe one civ, and then she can kind of sneak in. It is a possibility. Now, Persia, on the other hand, that's going to be a big fat no, because Persia is going to get eliminated in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. Actually, really good timing there, Brian. We're also watching the zombie apocalypse happening in the X-land of China and Pachacuti, rather, which, I gotta be honest, kind of fitting. Civilization just collapsed over here while the zombies took over. It makes sense, okay? Totally makes sense. Unfortunately, the zombies just don't do anything. Yeah, they don't attack the free cities, which is just annoying. So they're basically just kind of sitting there passive. I hate that. That is that honestly to me frustrates me and make me almost hate this mode. They should be attacking the free cities. Come on, man. I don't care. Raise the free cities down. Destroy. Because okay, the zombies sitting there because they don't see any people. Very realistic. But there are people. What? Those people are immune because they don't belong to a civilization? Or what is this? The vaxxers here, they vaccinated themselves against the zombie apocalypse and civilization's all anti-vax or something like that. So these are all just whatever. I don't know. Trying to make some references here, and it didn't really work out. And yeah. Which, by the way, get vaccinated, please. Anyways, Tamar still doing good. She has not been able to take her city back, but I think she'll be able to still sneak in. It really is just going to come down to whether or not Alexander's going to be able to make up the points. 60 to 60. So wonder score is still even. Alexander is losing a bit on the era score and should also be losing on the empire score as well. Where Tamar should just be absolutely destroying right now is the empire score. She should just have all of this territory right now. All of this should just become hers by the end of the game. So theoretically, unless something major happens, she should be fine. But right now, she's not making me believe too much in her abilities. Zombies are trying. They're actually finding some civs to fight. Alexandria is trying to get... Alexander's trying to take back Alexandria. Unfortunately, he has musketmen, so they're spawning out in Alexandria. Persia is dead with actually some really nice territories over here. Why is this glowing, by the way? I don't know. I don't know what causes it to glow. And then Mapuche is just kind of down here by himself. All right, so the whole funny thing about, we added all these game modes to make it more entertaining. And here you go, everyone's eliminated except 3. And now we're just sitting here watching. Now, Dido can't lose her last city due to a dark age. Keep that in mind. Also, she's building another freaking wonder here. And it's the Taj Mahal, which is going to be a great way to get a golden age. Or to keep getting golden ages. Is anyone else building the Taj? Yes, but you're way behind. A couple wonders, 3 wonders popping out here, but none of the Taj. Nope, there it is, and it's too slow. Dude, she's going to get the freaking Taj. Yeah, another one. Yeah, she will have the Taj unless she decides to switch her build order up to something else, which is just kind of hilarious here. Dude, Dido, I'm all for this comeback, man. Everyone got a golden age. Okay. So no flipping, and if anything, we might actually start seeing some other stuff flipping, like some of the free cities flipping elsewhere. 5.3. And no. Chan is flipping, though. That one's going to flip over to Mapuche. So he's going to be able to grab that. That's going to give him a little more points. But he's running away with the wins. So right now, Mapuche is basically guaranteed. Mesquita, or however you say it, unfortunately is not flipping to Georgia, which is unfortunate for her. Doesn't Georgia also get a loyalty boost? Georgia. While in a golden age, gains an extra wildcard policy slot and may use dark age policies. Okay, so no, not directly. Not necessarily directly, unless Tamar... Yeah, no. So she doesn't actually gain, like, bonus loyalty then. And then any of this stuff flipping? No. Tier is just not quite large enough to flip anything. Did she finish the Taj? She switched her build order. Oh, Dido. Oh, my girl, no. That means someone else is going to probably end up finishing it first. Unless literally everyone switches off of it, which it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Now she switched to a settler, which don't get me wrong. She needs more cities, but someone finished it. Dang. Oh, that sucks. That would have been nice because it basically would have just guaranteed her being able to win. Or sorry, get golden ages. I didn't say guarantee, but it would have given her a really good opportunity to get golden ages the rest of the way through. Now, Mapuche, as if he needed any more assurances that he was going to make it into the knockout rounds, got the Taj himself. So he's pretty much immune now to dark ages, I feel. Like, the odds of getting a dark age after you get the Taj, I mean, it's possible, don't get me wrong, but, like, I feel is, like, a lot less likely. So, is Lautaro declaring war on Alexander here? No. So he's just going for Alexandria? Interesting. Not quite sure I understand why or what you're doing, but that's fine. Only a 40-point lead now for Tamar. Dude, I don't know what's going on with Tamar here. Like, I don't understand why she doesn't have more cities. She is about to throw another one down. This is actually going to be a fairly okay city. There was a city-state over here. Was there not? Maybe not. Maybe I was just thinking of Ashan. I could have sworn there was a city-state over here, but maybe not. Yeah, this is a really nice spot. All the tea. Oof. Now, do the AI build corporations? I don't know. It's a very good question. Resources? Yeah, we can't look at any of those in the AI only mode, which sucks, but that's okay. Lautaro looks like he's actually at war now with Alexander. He is. He just needed to declare war on someone, and he really has no one else. So, all right. This is good for Dido because, maybe Alexander is able to loot, or maybe Lautaro is able to take a city from Alexander. I'd say probably unlikely. The cab is pretty nasty right now, but the walls are pretty okay. And that's what, medieval walls at this point? Nope, just ancient walls. They're getting built, the medieval walls. Still, I think you're going to be okay. How is Dido's conquer? Not well. I also don't know what happened to the settler they built. If it got, like, eaten by a zombie. No, because the zombies don't attack civilians. So then what happened to it? I have no idea. Little disappointed Dido has not been able to do anything. Like, I feel like, come on. Like, you can't build an army to take any of these cities because they don't tech up. Admittedly, she only has 56 science, but come on. You should still be a higher tech right now. Lautaro is currently working on spreading religion, which begs the question, is anyone close to a victory? And the answer is the big fat no. No one's going to be close. So probably going to be score victory. We got, a little over 100 turns. Now, the one thing to keep in mind is as we get, past 250, the turns start slowing down a lot. So this might actually be a 4-parter. I don't know. We'll have to see. Alexander has another settler down. Trying to think where he could settle. He could probably come... Actually, can I look at the... Yeah, I mean, he's got a decent area here, actually. And yeah, he could settle up here near the Wonder, too. So yeah, none of those would be bad. None of those would be bad. We got to keep an eye and see where he goes with it. Lautaro's getting pushed back, which, once again, not really surprising. The AI is just not good at naval invasions, especially from halfway across the map. All right, so the settler's going forward. I wonder if you're actually going to throw the city down here again. No, you can't actually throw the city down there because this city must not have been there before. So then where would you put the city? I don't know that any of these is actually acceptable because this is 3 away and then this is 3 away. And nowhere because Mapuche just just jacked it. Now watch Lautaro just throw a city down over here. That'd be great. That'd be great. Honestly, Lautaro probably here, freshwater. Put some pressure here in Pasograd. Really, like, if you're Lautaro, what you should have been doing is potentially going here for ex-Persia land. But, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Like, you're just in such an advantage. Actually, do I want shorts or do I want... Yes. Chinos would be fine, too. Whatever you think. If they are soft. I have like a lack of pants right now. I have like, I don't know. I think part of it mixed with, well, a lot of it has to do with just the quarantine and the, you know, lockdown and all that stuff. It's like, I didn't really need clothes. And all of a sudden it's like, get out of quarantine. And I'm like, I have like 2 pairs of pants right now. And then I have like a couple pairs of shorts, but they're all kind of cruddy. And it's like, oi. And now you might be going, hey, Brian, it's October. Why are you buying shorts? Because it's Austin and it's going to probably still be 90 degrees today. Currently, it says it's 80, but that's in Houston because my VPN has me in Houston. Actually, Dallas. When did I go to Dallas? I don't know. I'm pretty sure the weather this week, though, is still going to be like 90s, which is just like... Hoping we had like one really nice week where it was like 70 degrees, which is what, like, I think 14 degrees. It's something like that. It's like just really nice weather, like keep the windows open. It was just absolutely beautiful for like a week. And then, you know, nothing since then. So Lautaro's still pushing, still has the settler, but isn't really accomplishing anything. Alexander with the take back. The pike and shot came out of nowhere and stole it back. Dido's still managing absolutely nothing. And how is the score going? Alexander is still actually under 40 points behind. So Alexander's been making a slow catch back. The crazy thing is, I would imagine Tamar's got a better religious score. Yeah, that's what's so freaking psychotic about this. Alexander's just popping out the wonders. That's what's keeping him in this game. Is there any other wonders incoming? Nobody's going heavy into science. I don't think he's going to be able to shoot rockets off in time. No, I don't think so. We're at 18 minutes. I guess we'll do one more. She's got the Panama Canal incoming. Let's see if Lautaro's doing it, because Lautaro would totally be able to steal it. Oh my god, we're actually going to have an okay Golden Gate Bridge. At least until it floods and it goes to nowhere. Which, I will say, I feel like the Golden Gate Bridge should be industrial era. Which actually, where is the Golden Gate Bridge now that I think about it? Might actually be an industrial era tech. I don't know. It's just, it's one of those things that's really cool, but also just like ends up never really working out properly. Like when they announced it, I was so stoked for it, but in practice, it's just kind of a disappointing wonder. Just because like, it's so hard to actually find good areas. Like rarely do you ever get to connect like 2 continents. Like this would be ideal right here, just connecting like this, or you know, if these 2 major continents had connection, but like that just isn't possible. I think honestly, if the Golden Gate Bridge could actually have like maybe 2, maybe even like 3 tiles, like something a little more like the Panama Canal, maybe at that point it would have been, well, it would be more useful because at that point you'd be able to actually get it in some better spots. But rarely are you 1 tile away from like a very decent area. And just having the roads, like, I don't know, just by that point in the game, it just isn't really worth it, you know? So, I don't know. I feel like bridges should actually be something in the game, too, that you could just normally build. And then the Golden Gate Bridge would just be like, maybe like how they did with canals in Panama Canal, where, you know, you can do canals, which are just one tile, or you can get the Panama Canal, which is what, up to 3 or something like that. Maybe it's the same thing with the Golden Gate Bridge. You can build bridges that are one tile, or you can do Golden Gate Bridge for like multiple tiles. But, you know, since they're not developing the game anymore, I doubt we're going to see that. So, all right, next era. Let's see what's happened here. I don't know if this is actually... Yeah, because everyone got a golden era. So Tamar and Alexander both got a dark age. Interesting. Interesting. You're flipping back to Alexander. Not quickly, though. That's better for Alexander, I think, than Tamar. Although... initially, it probably looks worse for Tamar because her city is actually, I mean, a much better city. Yeah, you had multiple wonders. Alexander's in second place. Nope. But it's much closer because, look, there were 2 wonders in this city. Plus, then all the districts and stuff like that and the 7 pop. That hurts Tamar a lot more. That being said, I still think this is better long-term for Tamar because she has so many more opportunities for cities. So she can basically kind of earn her way back, where Alexander really just doesn't have too much of an opportunity. Also, whatever happened to Citizen, dude? What happened to Settler? I don't see it. Oh, it's up here. Oh, you know, settling over here is not a bad idea. Dido's not doing anything. Yeah, and there's not any loyalty over here. Okay, I can dig it, Alexander. All right, so Alexander actually maybe has an opportunity now to do some stuff. Mapuche is looking to just like steal some cities here and there. I mean, he's trying. You can see he's sending units everywhere, but he's not really putting any kind of concerted effort into doing anything. He has the Petra, and it's actually not a bad... No, this is in Vatican City, isn't it? Could have been such a great wonder if it was in this city. AI man. If there's one thing that I really hope they really work hard on in Civ 7, it's just a more realistic AI. Like, here's the problem. And this has been a problem in gaming since like day one, is AI, to basically make the AI competitive for a human player, they basically have to make the AI cheat, you know? And I would just love to see an AI that doesn't need to require to cheat to actually be good, you know, to make good decisions. And I know it's just so hard with coding, and how the freaking heck do you actually code a smart AI? And I don't have the answer, but man, that's, and maybe honestly, in the scheme of things, for like the sake of humanity and not being conquered by AI, maybe it's a good thing that we can't make, you know, AI that makes good decisions. Maybe, just maybe, because you know, we might find ourselves in a bad situation at that point. Not that I don't love my AI overlords when they take us over. Yes. Except I don't think Siri can hear me from the other room right now. So unless, of course, they're always listening, then maybe, you know, I love Siri as my overlord. Please don't murder me. Anyways. Tamar still has a lot of locations for cities, and I'm not entirely sure what she's been doing with her life. She can also build another wonder here. I assume James Watt is the wonder one, right? I'm 99% sure James Watt is the... Actually, you know what? Watt sounds like power now that I say that. Nah, he's the factory one. Okay. Still, she should be getting a lot more cities right now. And with a few more cities, she could make a huge difference in what the freaking heck did you do, Alexander? What? Where did you go? What happened to your settler? Surely it didn't just get conquered, because the zombies don't kill settlers. Weird. You didn't run out of money? No. Did you bring it back home? Well, that's disappointing. Yeah, that's very disappointing if you're rooting for Alexander here. And he all of a sudden fell 55 behind now. Remember, he was within 20 there at one point. But like I said, like, this is going to help Georgia because she can just settle. And I mean, Alexander's going to have to come over here if he wants to settle. Or he could grab some stuff up there, unless Dido jacked it, but somehow I doubt that. All right, Dido with the great exodus here of the settler, which I cannot imagine is going to be able to get anywhere alive. We're going to see here. And the thing is, loyalty is in such a weird situation here with all the free cities that even if she's met, like, she would have to settle way over here to actually have any chance of throwing that city down. Like, the only thing I can think of is maybe Alexander brought it all the way here and then Dido just took it. But, I mean, Dido's not at war with Alexander, and actually they're friends, so that definitely didn't happen. Weird. I love how much, like, she's struggling against these zombies right now. Can we see how much the zombies are worth? No. I would love to see how much power they're rolling with, but I have to actually, like... I have to actually have a unit in the game to attack them. All right, well, we're going to wrap this episode up here. Right now, it's still looking like... Lautaro is definitely going to make it at this point. Something catastrophic would have to happen at this point. Tamar is looking okay. She's still only 37 up, so she actually dropped a little bit, which means we probably got another wonder or two. He's building another settler. He needs to settle. I mean, Alexander is in this game, and I mean, Dido is still theoretically in this game as well. Dramatic ages might be a little too far away. I don't know. We might get one or two. Probably, sorry, not dramatic ages, the apocalypse mode. Dramatic ages, I mean, at this point, you got to root for both Alexander and Tamar to basically lose. There's no way, there's no way that Dido's going to be able to, Lautaro is going to be fine. In fact, he's shooting off rockets as well right now, which is interesting. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, share your support. See you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.